So you read again?
Yeah. According to their karma, all living entities are wandering throughout the entire universe. Some of them are being elevated to the upper planetary systems. Sorry. And some are going down into the lower planetary systems. Out of many millions of wandering living entities, one who is very fortunate gets an opportunity to associate with a bona fide spiritual master by the grace of Krishna. By the mercy of both Krishna and the spiritual master, such a person receives the seed of the creeper of devotional service.
Purport.
When we speak of Brahmanda, we refer to the whole universe or to the cluster of many millions of universes. In all this, in all the universes, there are innumerable planets and there are innumerable living entities upon those planets. In the air, on land, and in the water. There are millions and trillions of living entities everywhere, and they are engaged by Maya in suffering and enjoying the results of their fruitive activity, life after life. This is the position of the materially conditioned living entities. Out of many of these living entities, one who is actually fortunate or Bhagyavan comes in contact with the bona fide spiritual master by Krishna's mercy. Krishna is situated in everyone's heart, and if one desires something, Krishna fulfills one's desire. If the living entity by chance or fortunate comes in contact with the Krishna consciousness movement and wishes to associate with that movement, Krishna, who is situated in everyone's heart, gives him the chance to meet a bona fide spiritual master. This is called Guru Krishna Prasad. Krishna is prepared to bestow his mercy upon all living entities, and as soon as living entity desires the Lord's mercy, one second. The Lord immediately gives him an opportunity to meet a bona fide spiritual master. Such a fortunate person is fortified by both Krishna and spiritual master. He is helped from within by Krishna and from without by spiritual master. Both are prepared to help help the sincere living being become free from material bondage. How one can become this fortunate can be seen in the life of Srila Narad Muni. In his previous life, he was born of a maidservant. Although he was not born into a prestigious position, his mother was fortunately engaged in rendering service to some Vaishnavas. When these Vaishnavas were resting during the Chaturmasa period, the boy Narad took the opportunity to engage in their service. Taking compassion upon the boy, the Vaishnavas offered him the remnants of their food. By serving these Vaishnavas and obeying their orders, the boy became the object of their sympathy. And by the Vaishnavas' unknown mercy, he gradually became a pure devotee. In the next life, he was Narad Muni, the most exalted of Vaishnavas, and the most important Guru, Acharya of Vaishnavas. Following in the footsteps of Narad Muni, this Krishna consciousness movement is rendering service to humanity by giving everyone a chance to come in contact with Krishna. If one is fortunate, he becomes intimately related with this movement. Then by the grace of Krishna, one's life becomes successful. Everyone has dormant Krishna bhakti, love for Krishna, and in the association of good devotees, that love is revealed. As stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 22.107, Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Abhunaya. Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Karaya Udaya. Dormant devotional service to Krishna is within everyone. Simply by one's associating with devotees, hearing their good instructions, and chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, dormant love for Krishna is awakened. In this way, one acquires the seed of devotional service. Guru Krishna Prasad Paye Bhakti Lata Bij.
So you see how to become a devotee unless one gets the mercy. Otherwise, it's very difficult, no? Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So many Brahmandas rotating, sometime going up, sometime going down. So if you can come in contact with the devotees, especially a pure devotee like Prabhupada, then your life is very, very successful, provided you take it up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to read this?
Sure. Madhya 19.152 translation. When a person receives the seed of devotional service, he should take care of it by becoming a gardener and sowing the seed in his heart. If he waters the seed gradually by the process of Shravan and Kirtana, hearing and chanting, the seed will begin to sprout. Purport. Purport.
Yeah.
To live with devotees or to live in a temple means to associate with the Shravana Kirtana process. Sometimes neophyte devotees think that they can continue the Shravana Kirtan process without worshipping the deity. But the execution of such Shravana Kirtan is meant for highly developed devotees like Haridas Thakur, who engaged in the Shravan Kirtan process without worshipping the deity. However, one should not falsely imitate Haridas Thakur and abandon deity worship to try to engage solely in Shravan Kirtan. This is not possible for neophyte devotees. The word Guru Prasad indicates that the spiritual master is very merciful in bestowing the boon of devotional service upon the disciple. That is the best possible gift the spiritual master has to offer. Those with a background of pious life are eligible to receive life's supreme benefit. And to bestow this benefit, the Supreme Personality of Godhead sends his representative to impart his mercy. Endowed with the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the spiritual master distributes the mercy to those who are elevated and pious. Thus, the spiritual master trains his disciples to render devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is called Guru Kripa. It is Krishna Prasad, Krishna's mercy, that, that he sends a bona fide spiritual master to the deserving disciple. By the mercy of Krishna, one meets the bona fide spiritual master. And by the mercy of the spiritual master, the disciple is fully trained in the devotional service of the Lord. Bhakti Lata Bij means the seed of devotional service. Everything has an original cause or seed for any idea, program, plan, or device. There is first of all the contemplation of the plan, and that is called the bija or the seed. The methods, rules, and regulations by which one is perfectly trained in devotional service constitute the Bhakti Lata Bij or seed of devotional service. This Bhakti Lata Bij is received from the spiritual master by the grace of Krishna. Other seeds called Anyabhilasha Bija include Karma Bija and Jnana Bija. If one is not fortunate enough to receive the Bhakti Lata Bij from the spiritual master, he instead cultivates such seeds as Karma Bija, Jnana Bija, or political, social, or philanthropic Bijas. However, the Bhakti Lata Bij is different from these other Bijas. The Bhakti Lata Bij can be received only through the mercy of the spiritual master. Therefore, one has to satisfy the spiritual master to get the Bhakti Lata Bij. Yasha Prasada Bhagavat Prasada. The Bhakti Lata Bij is the origin of devotional service. Unless one satisfies the spiritual master, he gets the Bij or root cause of karma, jnana, and yoga without the benefit of devotional service. But one who is faithful to his spiritual master gets the Bhakti Lata Bij. This Bhakti Lata Bij is received when one is initiated by the bona fide spiritual master. After receiving the spiritual master's mercy, one must repeat his instructions. And this is called Shravan Kirtan, hearing and chanting. One who has not properly heard from the spiritual master or who does not follow the regulative principles is not fit for chanting. This is explained in Bhagavad Gita 241. Vivashatmika buddhir ekahi kurunandana. One who has not listened carefully to the instructions of the spiritual master is unfit for chanting or for preaching the cult of devotional service. One has to water the Bhakti Lata Bij by receiving instructions from the spiritual master.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the relevance of spiritual master is the key thing for saving the conditioned soul. And the spiritual master is not someone you go out and find. It's provided by Krishna himself.
Yeah.
So without that mercy of the Lord, it's very difficult to get out of this material world. Either way, in every aspect, everybody's life is controlled by Krishna. Hmm. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Nowadays, why meat eater people increase in this era? Kali Yuga, there will be a lot of people who are sinful, and sinful people are addicted to meat eating, illicit sex, gambling, and intoxication. And this is the symptom of the age. Yes. That's why Krishna warned Uddhava not to stay here.
Yeah.
All right.
My dear,
Please read.
Bhagavatam 11:7-5. My dear Uddhava, you should not remain here on the earth once I have abandoned this world. My dear devotee, you are sinless, but in Kali Yuga, the people will be addicted to all types of sinful activities. Therefore, do not stay here.
So that so
Hmm.
Kali Yoga is symptomized by meditating, illicit sex, gambling, and intoxication. So all the sinful souls they take birth here. So that's why devotee population is very, very rare.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
Kali Yuga, Satya Yuga, there's no sinful people. But Treta Yoga, 75%. Dwapara Yoga, 50%. But in Kali Yuga, hardly, even now, we are in the golden period of Kali Yuga.
Hmm.
Already things are so messed up. Yes.
Yeah.
So better try to get out. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
In service of the spiritual master, we advise to all new bhakta to stay away from self-made gurus, ISKCON, but they are also Vaishnavas. Even someone one chant on his 16th round, then is Vaishnav. So does we commit offense towards them? So here it is explained many times. We have explained this. The moment one disobeys the order of the spiritual master, then he becomes useless, asara. Understand this? Who is asking the question? Huh?
Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandvat Pranam. Please accept my humble reverence. All glories to Sri Prabhupada.
So when you associate with someone who's useless, then what is your position? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
If you associate with someone who's useless, who have gone against the order of Prabhupada, what will be
Yes,
your position?
useless Prabhu.
Huh?
These are useless, Prabhu.
Yeah, you cannot be emotional, you know. The spiritual life is not meant for being emotional. Just like Bhishma. Bhishma Dev offended by joining Duryodhana, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
And he was ordered by Krishna to be killed.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Yes, Prabhu.
You cannot try to become sentimental. You have to judge every action by sadhu, shastra, and guru. You understand?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
And if you don't know, you have to learn from some devotees. You know, otherwise you'll speculate. Oh, they also chanting, they also following. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
So in this way you become offensive.
No, Prabhu. It's not offensive.
Huh?
No, Prabhu. It's not offensive.
What do you mean not offensive? You mean going to them is not offensive? Huh?
Yes. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
If you go and follow them, it is like going on a stone boat. Huh?
No, Prabhu. I mean, just if we offend them, then is it offense?
You can read this, please.
Yes, Prabhu. Srimad Bhagavatam 6.7.14 per part. A lead translation. Leaders who have fallen into ignorance and who missed people by directing them to the path of destruction, as described in the previous verse, are in effect boarding a stone boat, and so too are those who blindly follow them. A stone boat would be unable to float and would sink into the water with its passengers. Similarly, those who mislead people go to hell and their followers go with them. Yes, Prabhu. It's very clear.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you want to be very nice with them?
No, 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 Prabhu.
Huh?
No, Prabhu.
Someone who taking people to hell, you want to be nice, huh?
No, no, Prabhu. Never.
Hmm?
Never, Prabhu.
Yeah. They are doing a big disservice for Prabhupada. And as a result, the movement has become messed up. And you're
Yes.
saying they are very nice. Yes?
No, Prabhu. Actually, these are emotional things. Actually.
Yeah. Emotionally, you can think so many things, no?
Yes, Prabhu. And that is Puran.
Hmm.
Yes, Prabhu.
So we should be careful, you know.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
We should judge everything by sadhu, shastra, guru,
Yes, Prabhu.
by our emotional mind.
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
What are the questions? So do you think you're committing offense to them? Huh?
No, Prabhu. That is no offense.
Any other questions?
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Yes, Prabhu.
From Russia, there is one question.
What's the question?
And nowadays, why meat eater people increase in this era?
I answered already.
Okay, sorry. See any other questions?
In fact, Prabhupada said that if you go to them, you commit offenses. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Just to tell you again, you see, you go to them, a wise person should not enter an assembly if he knows the participants there are committing acts of impropriety. And if anything entered such an assembly, he fails to speak the truth, speaks falsely or pleads ignorance, he will certainly incur sin.
Yes,
Yeah?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
In fact, it is warned that you should not even become their friend. Huh? So you should be careful, how to associate. If you want to become like a pure devotee, when you are not, because a pure devotee don't see any difference. And you imitate a pure devotee, when you are not, then you will fall down. Right? You want to
Yes,
read?
Prabhu. Yes. Yes, Prabhu. Friendship should be cemented between persons with mutual interest and understanding. Such persons are said to be swajat, swajati of the same caste. The devotee should avoid a person whose character is not fixed in the standard understanding, even though he may be a Vaishnava or a devotee of Krishna. If his character is not correctly representative, then he should be avoided. One should steadily control the senses and the mind and strictly follow the rules and the regulations. And he should make friendship with person of the same standard. Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. Yes,
Anytime, yes.
clear.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm.
It's clear. Yes, Prabhu. It's clear.
Mm. That's the problem. Everybody think they are pure devotees. They see everybody equal.
Yes, Prabhu.
This is dangerous.
It's very true. Yes, Prabhu.
Pure devotee, you try to see, then you create offenses. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. So Prabhu, yes, Prabhu. Yes. So Prabhu, if we see any of fault in in a devotee, then we can correct them, or we can tell them that that thing is wrong and do not follow.
If the person is, a very old devotee, you try to do that, it's going to be difficult.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Someone lower and someone equal, you can try. Hmm?
Yes,
Right?
Prabhu.
Someone
Yes, Prabhu.
higher, you try, you'll get very angry.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? So
Yes,
whoever
Prabhu.
you can correct, you try to correct. Understand?
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Someone higher, you try to give him our book. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
So there are ways of dealing, very difficult. This, if you try to go and preach to a older devotee, then he will get very, very angry.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So you have to use your discretion how
Yes,
to
Prabhu.
help others. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Many people who are initiated will not listen,
Sorry, Prabhu.
because those people who have got gurus, they will not listen to what you say because they are
Yes,
very
Prabhu.
your guru.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So better try to distribute the book IA 77. Huh?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Where are you from?
Prabhu, I'm from Rajasthan, from Jaipur. I mean, currently in Jaipur. I am from Jodhpur actually.
So you are in the group of boys here with us.
Yes, Prabhu. I am in group.
Very good. So you try
Yes,
to
yes.
get this book, we have in Hindi also. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. I'm trying to read it. Actually, Prabhu, there is so many sessions, so I'm just trying to manage the time. I'm actually also doing job.
So you try like that.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Many people are very ignorant, and they are
Yes,
misled
Prabhu.
by the so-called unqualified gurus, and
Yes,
they
Prabhu.
teach this crazy philosophy of a living guru.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. How you answer
Yes,
the
Prabhu. Actually, Prabhu. Sorry. Yes,
how you
Prabhu.
answer the question when they say you need a living guru?
Prabhu, actually, there is no question of living. Actually, our living guru is already present because our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, is already present in the form of teachings and instruction. They are always with us from their books.
But in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says you must approach a self-realized soul. Huh?
And Prabhu, is there any self-realized soul present here?
So you must go to a living person. Krishna is saying, you see.
Yes, Prabhu.
So how you answer this question?
Prabhu, self-realized soul also I may be their quality that he must follow the spiritual master's instruction. But if he deny the order of spiritual master, then he will not uh, self-realized soul. Can I read this too?
Yeah.
Uh, Bhagavad Gita 4.34 Translation. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively, render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he can see in the truth. Yes, Prabhu.
So yeah, see, you must go to a living guru.
No, Prabhu, there is no need.
Why no?
Uh,
Why no? Can anyone help him? Hmm?
Because the spiritual master can give the instructions through Vani, and Vani is more important than Apu. So therefore, Srila Prabhupada, who established ISKCON, he's a acharya.
I'm not saying I'm not going to Prabhupada's Vani, but I say I also need the Vapu.
You need the Vapu, yes, that is true. We're not denying, but the Shiksha Guru is there. The Shiksha Guru who's following the Vani of Srila Prabhupada.
So I'm
That's
going
your
to
guide.
ISKCON and they are giving me Shiksha. What's wrong with that? Living? They have got a living guru.
Well, the Shiksha Guru, he'll initiate you by giving you a initiation and gives you Diksha through Srila Prabhupada. Here's your Ripvik officiator. He shall initiate unto Srila Prabhupada.
My argument is that you need a living guru. So how you debunk this theory? What you say is right. One is more important than Vapu, but you cannot deny that Vapu is not important. How you answer these questions? Can anyone help?
Prabhu,
Because,
Spiritual guru.
well,
yes, Prabhu. You can.
Who? Give everyone a chance. Who?
okay.
Who is speaking? Come on. There are 33 of you.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. Hmm?
Prabhu, actually, there is also mentioned that a living guru, it's okay, but you should follow the instruction of a spiritual master in in separation way, also, because in living there is also some of like what there
Hmm?
is uh, some loss actually. You may commit offense toward them. There is a chance of offense toward them in service.
Hmm. So you
So
have to have both Shiksha and Diksha. Hmm? You understand?
yes,
A Shiksha Guru here is quoting a letter. A Shiksha Guru who instructs against instruction is not Shiksha Guru. He is a demon. Sometimes a Diksha Guru is not present always, therefore one can take learning instruction from an advanced devotee. This is called Shiksha Guru. Shiksha Guru does not mean he is speaking something against the teaching of the Diksha Guru. He is not Shiksha Guru, he is a rascal. So this lecture of Prabhupada is very relevant.
yes,
Uh,
Prabhu.
to disprove the matter of you need a living guru, the matter when Lord Brahma, when he was created, he took the instruction from Krishna without Krishna being physically present. The first two words was tapa. He received that instruction from
So we're not
Sri.
denying this. We are not denying that you can get Diksha from the physically absent Guru. We are not denying that.
Okay.
We're saying that you also need some kind of living representation. So that is covered by the word Shiksha Guru. You understand?
Mm. Yes.
So here Prabhupada said, therefore one can, sometimes the Diksha Guru is not present always. Therefore one can take learning instruction from an advanced devotee. This is called Shiksha Guru.
Mm.
You
Yes,
understand?
bro.
Not that we're denying that there should be some kind of living representation, but we are denying the fact that you must always have a living representation. That is not acceptable.
Mm.
Representation can be given by a physically absent guru. That again is something that they deny. We don't deny.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So a living guru is somebody, so many living gurus are there who give you instruction.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
So one who is Shiksha Guru, yeah, you can take instruction from them. But we are not saying that you must only have a living guru. That's not a proper statement.
Okay.
Yes. Although in the
That's it.
Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says you must approach a self-realized soul. And this approaching the self-realized soul is primarily for getting knowledge.
Mm.
Yes, Prabhu. And if
You're not approaching him for anything else. You're approaching him for getting knowledge.
Knowledge.
And the self-realized soul is qualified as someone who is seeing Krishna, you know. You see, someone.
Mm.
yes, Prabhu. A true yogi, yes, Prabhu. Bhagavad Gita 6.29 translation. A true yogi observes me in all beings and also sees every being in me. Indeed, the self-realized person sees me, the same Supreme Lord everywhere.
The ISKCON gurus are doing that? Hello?
No.
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
Hmm?
Prabhu.
They're seeing Krishna everywhere.
Mm.
Why they are falling?
Ah.
Why they are falling down?
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm.
Yes, Prabhu.
If you see Krishna everywhere, you can fall down. Huh? Hello?
Yes,
You
Prabhu.
can call them.
Srimad Bhagavatam 3.27.26 translation. The influence of the material nature cannot harm an enlightened soul, even though he is engaged in material activities, because he knows the truth of absolute and his mind is fixed on supreme personality of Godhead.
So can he fall down?
No.
No,
Hmm?
no, Prabhu.
Yeah, we have to understand this properly. So
Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna is not asking you to approach any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand?
Yes, sir. Uh,
So when they read this Bhagavad Gita and say approach, so you must argue like this.
Mm.
Understand?
yes, Prabhu.
You cannot say become confused. Oh, approach means a living guru. Huh? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu. And Prabhu, if there is a possibility, then living guru physically presents. If guru disappear, then uh, then uh, then should we change the guru actually after this disappearance of guru?
What's that again?
If my living guru is disappeared, then they are saying that you need to be a living guru, you need to be a living guru. After the disappearance of guru, I need to change my guru.
They're saying you must change guru.
Yes, bro, according to them, living guru is needed, then I have to create a new guru.
Suppose you are going to die.
Yes, Prabhu.
You are dying, let's say. Then you heard that your guru has fallen down. So what do you
Sorry.
do? You heard that your guru has fallen down.
Yes, Prabhu.
You should go and find a guru when you're going to die. Does it make sense?
No, Prabhu, no.
Therefore, Prabhupada said guru is eternal.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's not. Guru is eternal.
Yes,
Understand?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
If someone who thinks that the guru is a material person, then he is a nonsense. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you read this?
Yes, Prabhu. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.15, text number 26. Translation. The spiritual master should be considered to be directly the Supreme Lord, because he gives transcendental knowledge for enlightenment. Consequently, for one who maintains the material conception that the spiritual master is an ordinary human being, everything is frustrated. His enlightenment and his Vedic studies and knowledge are like bathing of an elephant.
So you see here, the moment you
Yes,
see
Prabhu.
that your guru is an ordinary person, then you are finished. Spiritually, you are dead.
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. That's correct.
Hmm.
Yes, Prabhu.
There's a statement, I think it's inside in our book also. Prabhupada is talking to Madhu Dvisa. You need a living guru, and Prabhupada say guru is eternal, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
You
Yes,
can take,
Prabhu. There is no mention of
can
feeling like that.
someone take that out for me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Which one, bro?
And at the conversation with Madhu Dvisa, Prabhupada is saying Guru is eternal. He was talking about a living Guru. Can the Christians, without the help of a spiritual master,
That one. Yeah.
can take that out and play it up here? We will put it up here. So they say it's material world, it happens. Yeah, here, this is the verse.
Mm.
Madhu Desa, is there any way for a Christian to, without the help of a spiritual master, to reach the spiritual sky through believing in the words of Jesus Christ and trying to follow his teaching? I don't follow. Amal Krishna. Can a Christian in this age, without spiritual master, by reading the Bible and following Jesus' word, reach the Srila Prabhupada? When you read Bible, you follow spiritual master. How you can say without? As soon as you read Bible, that means you are following the instructions of Lord Jesus Christ. That means you are following spiritual master. So where is the opportunity of being without spiritual master? So I was referring to a living spiritual master. See here the word Srila Prabhupada. Spiritual master, not the question of. Spiritual master is eternal. Spiritual master is eternal. So your question is without spiritual master. Without spiritual master, you cannot be at any stage of your life. You may be this spiritual master or that spiritual master. That's a different thing. But you have to accept, as you say, that by reading Bible, when you read Bible, that means you are following the spiritual master represented by some priest or some clergyman in the line of Lord Jesus Christ. Statement of Prabhupada.
Yes, Prabhu.
Question of leaving spiritual master. Spiritual master is eternal.
Yes, Prabhu.
So that's why you brought up that specific phrase to approach the guru for knowledge in Bhagavad Gita 434, because whether you approach him physically or through his words, you're still associating with him.
As long as he gives you the knowledge, how he gives you the knowledge, that's another thing.
As long as he gives the knowledge.
Yeah.
He's giving knowledge.
Just like Brahma got from Krishna, or Prahlad got from his Narada Muni. There was no physical contact.
So the defect overall is the false statement of saying you always need a physical, always, like a physical guru. That's why they say Jamri Prabhu say every time a guru is falling down, yes?
See, we cannot accept the statement of guru falling down. This doesn't work in our Shastra.
Well, like based on their faulty understanding.
That's why, because they are following a wrong concept, which is not shastrically supported, so they have invent new and new theories and philosophy. So they are teaching about living guru, which is bogus, and then they are teaching about reinitiation, which is bogus again. All these statements are not supported in the Shastra. Understand?
That's a fact.
So when you make a mistake, and you keep on making mistakes to cover the mistake. Yes? We are not saying you shouldn't have a living representative. Yes, Prabhupada also says, if someone who is advanced and giving you some guidance, yeah, you can take shiksha from him. Nobody is saying that. Huh? Understand? You cannot only say that you must only have a living spiritual life. This statement is not valid. You understand?
Mm,
Hmm?
I understand now clearly
Hmm?
because I was stuck on the point of proving that you have to, the guru can be your guru even when he's not physically there. But that was not the argument there. And you made it more clear. You know, the faulty statement of there must be only a physical guru. You always have to be under a physical guru.
Prabhupada didn't create that kind of a system
Mm,
as he was not physically present with everybody. In fact, many of them have not even met him,
mm,
but the knowledge came. Something you
mm,
don't understand, you get clearance from some advanced devotees. Hmm?
mm.
What's,
That's a fact.
what's the problem? Hmm? Because they are contaminated with lust, with this all these weeds of devotional service, puja,
Mm,
labha, sthana, everything. Hmm?
Yes, bro.
mm,
You know, in 1985 or 1986, Tamal came to Singapore and he talked to me. And he says that, you know, that time there was this 50-man committee who went to question the 11 gurus, you know, how they are gurus and they are falling down. So then they coined this new term, deadly guru disease.
what?
Deadly guru disease, DGD, you know. And then he was telling me, oh, this is a very deadly disease. If you get inflicted, you want to be guru, you want to get disciple, you want to be worship and all this kind of things, a contamination. But he was doing it.
Wow.
He was doing it. And not only him, all those people who went to question the 50 men, who went to question the 11 people, they turned around and made all the 50 people gurus also.
Wow.
So the disease spread from 11 to 50.
Mm.
See how the contamination grew? And
How
instead
can
of rectifying the system of making only Prabhupada the Diksha Guru, they always wanted to become gurus. So the disease in the heart. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So this is how the contamination is. Prabhupada is saving us from this. But these rascals, they don't want to learn.
Yes, Prabhu.
You understand? Even today, the disease is going on. Big, big worship, big, you know, sitting down, having fine time. Hmm?
um,
Yes. But a heavy price to pay. You're taking the karma of so many people. And see, everyone is practically, you know, in bad health.
mm,
You understand?
yes.
Hmm? So we have to be careful. So we have to
Uh,
learn.
Pra-
Hmm?
Prabhu, I have another question. If someone, actually not some, many of the people following them bogus guru, then actually they are not innocent. They actually know everything and blindly following them. Then also they will fall down.
Yes. The moment you disobey the guru, the connection is broken. So spiritually, you are not growing.
They are just acting, na Prabhu.
Huh? But
They are just acting like we are growing in spiritual.
no, they cannot grow. How to grow? Because you don't get the mercy of Guru and Krishna. You
Yes,
understand?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
You're not connected.
Yes, Prabhu.
You connect again, then the mercy will flow.
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Just like you commit aparad, then you
Yes,
find
Prabhu.
yourself spiritually weak.
Yes, Prabhu.
Until you rectify your mistake, then again you become spiritually vibrant.
Yes, Prabhu.
The same way.
Yes.
Understand? This movement is a mercy movement. Guru Krishna Prasada Paya Bhakti Lata Bij. This
Yes,
one,
Prabhu. Yes.
mercy is coming all the way from Krishna.
Yes,
Understand?
Prabhu.
How are you getting fired up? You're getting fired up by your own way? Huh? Why? Because you're connected. You're getting
Yes, Prabhu.
strength to fight Krishna's Maya.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
You cannot overcome Krishna's Maya. Mama Maya Turat Yaya.
Yes, Prabhu.
Unless you surrender to Krishna, and you surrender also, if Krishna allows, then you work. If Krishna don't allow, then how?
Yes, Prabhu.
So don't misunderstand this movement. That's why we are always praying for mercy.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. This question solved, and I have another question also. That if mistakenly we have committed any offense, then what we have to do?
You have to rectify the offense.
Yes, Prabhu. How to rectify our offense?
Wherever you have offended, you pray for forgiveness.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mentally, if you are nearby, you pay immediately. But if you are not nearby, you pay mentally.
Yes, Prabhu.
This is the method of purifying ourselves.
Yes, Prabhu.
If you don't ask for forgiveness, then material desires will come in the heart.
Yes, Prabhu.
Will fall down. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
It's very dangerous, These things are not something that we can do. Anybody can do anything they like. Krishna has got tight control.
Yes, Prabhu.
Read this.
Yes, Prabhu. An Antya Lila 8.26 Ram translation Ramachandra Puri was thus denounced by Madhvendra Puri due to his offense. Gradually, material desire appeared within him. Yes, Prabhu. Purport also.
Let others read also. Give them all a chance.
Yes, Prabhu.
Someone want to read the purport?
Hey, Bo, is there anyone there? May I read this one?
Please.
Please, Go ahead.
Oh, someone's here. Okay.
Prabhu, you can go ahead, please. That was me.
Okay. The word vasana, material desires, refers to dry speculative knowledge. Such speculative knowledge is only material, as confirmed in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 14th chapter, 4th verse. A person without devotional service who simply wants to know things, kevala podha labdeya, only dry speculative knowledge, but no spiritual profit. This is confirmed in the Bhakti Samtaba 1 verse 111, wherein it is said, even though one is liberated in this life, if one offends the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he falls down in the midst of material desires, of which dry speculation about spiritual realization is one. In this Lagu Tosani commentary on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 2, verse 32, Jiva Goswami says, even if one is liberated in this life, he becomes addicted to material desires because of offense to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. A similar quotation from one of the Puranas also appears in the Vishnu Bhakti Chandotaya. Even liberated souls sometimes fall down to material desires, but those who fully engage in devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead are not affected by such desires. These are references from the authoritative scriptures. If one becomes an offender to his spiritual master or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he falls down to the material platform to merely speculate.
So that,
Mm.
in your heart, you find that you become dry, dry speculating. No more lively, says here. Karma vasana, material desires. Right? Refers to dry, you dry,
Yes,
Your Krishna consciousness is full of bliss, unending bliss. Correct?
yes, Prabhu.
Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam, ocean of unending bliss. At the moment you create some offenses, immediately that bliss is checked.
Yes, Prabhu.
This is how you know. Every day we are putting our hand in the bead bag and chanting, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we see where our mind is going. So our mind is becoming addicted to all nonsense. That means we know something is wrong.
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Though immediately we should pray. Oh, my dear Lord, please forgive me. I must have offended so many devotees. Like this?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes?
Thank you, Prabhu.
You understand?
Yes, Prabhu, I understand.
Hmm. So we should be very careful like that. Hmm.
Like related to chanting and everything. Sometimes, Prabhu, when I chant and everything, sometimes I hear like a melody in my head when I'm chanting, almost as if like I'm chanting to that melody or something like that. Is that some sort of like mental concoction or something?
You just carry on hearing the mantra,
Yes.
These things will eventually go away. Huh?
Yes.
The main thing is to hear the holy name,
Mm,
Hmm?
that's true.
Hmm.
And then like I heard that there is like a verse saying that like whenever you're in pain, you chant the holy name and everything. Like when you sit for a long time, like and like your legs start hurting or something, is that like a motivation for you to chant more or something? Because like when you chant the holy name when you're in pain, like more sins are like, you know, uh dispersed.
It's difficult to chant when you are in pain,
Mm,
It's not easy when your mind is distracted with pain, then it's very difficult to chant, So better
mm,
just try to wake up and walk about and chant.
yes.
It's difficult. Unless you are very advanced, then you can always chant in a
Um,
full situation. Otherwise, I don't know, Usually
okay.
when a person is in pain, he cannot remember the Lord,
Oh,
Understand?
yes, bro. Thank you.
I think it's here, right? So that, O elevated demigod, the time of death, severe, unbearable, takes away the consciousness of all living entities who have accepted material bodies. Don't you pain? Understand?
Yes.
Unbearable pain, you know. It's difficult to remember Krishna at that time, or even chant when you are in pain.
There's no need. For a common man, it is very difficult to remember things as they are at the time of death. But by the grace of the Lord and his bona fide devotee, the spiritual master can get this opportunity without difficulty. It is done in the case of Maharaj Parikshit.
So we all have to come to the level of Parikshit Maharaj. And because it's very painful, you know. You can make an experiment when you get into some kind of a injury. Your mind is not peaceful.
No.
Yeah. Is it not?
It's peaceful. It's very hard to remember, actually.
Yeah, by scientific adaptation, one is able to remember the Lord. Even at the end of life, when the power of remembrance is slackened due to the dearrangement of bodily membranes.
Oh.
So it is not such a easy thing, you know, I'm going to die. I've just put my hand in the bead bag and chant Hare Krishna, and that's it, I'll go home. Hello?
No.
It's not such a thing, you know, unless you become very, very serious. Because we all made mistakes, we have got this body now. Yeah? Definitely we made mistake, otherwise why we are here? Unless you came down to deliver the fallen soul, maybe that's the reason, but...
No. I did not come down for that. I'm a fallen soul, Prabhu.
So therefore, we all have to become serious that we don't make a mistake again.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello?
I have to be serious. Yes, Prabhu. I have to.
I don't think it is so easy though. I mean, maybe you'll be like Ajamil. I hope so.
I don't have a son named.
When you have a son, that's highly unlikely that the guy will be around. You can call him.
I mean, I named my car Garuda, you know, but definitely, Prabhu, I'm good. That's something I'm going to stick to. Continue chanting.
Of devotees at the last moment of your life, you must have done heaps and heaps of pious activities. You understand?
Yes, I can't deny that.
Not such a cheap thing to die, you know. Come on. We have been making mistakes for so many lifetimes. And this life we are definitely going to not make mistake. I don't know about that. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So therefore we have to become very serious and pray, you know. My dear Lord, please help me. Please help me. Yes.
Yes.
Any other questions?
I think no, there's no question.
No questions.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandas Pranam, all Krishna Vaishnavas. Hi, Bol.
Who is this?
Prabhuji Vishwajit,
Vishwa-
Vrindavan right now in Russia. Prabhuji, I want to ask you one question.
Uh,
Why the meat eating property is increasing in the world? I see the most of the people become a animal. He eats so much meat and he so much use alcohol. Why?
Why? Because the tendency to eat meat is in the heart of everybody. You understand?
Yes.
It's something that has been there in the heart, what to do. That's why the Lord has given some arrangement. You want to read? Someone want to read this? Someone want to read this, please?
In this material world, the conditioned soul is always inclined to sex, meat eating, and intoxication. Therefore, religious scriptures never actually encourage such activities. Although the scriptural injunctions provide for sex through sacred marriage, for meat eating through sacrificial offerings, and for intoxication through the acceptance of ritual cups of wine, such ceremonies are meant for the ultimate purpose of renunciation.
You understand?
Yes.
Hello?
Understand. Yes, I understand, Prabhu. Yes, I Prabhu understand.
So therefore, there's rules and regulation to regulate it. Now in Kali Yuga, nobody follows any rules. Yes. So therefore, we have to teach them. You have to tell them that this is bad.
Yes.
You have to teach them, oh, this is no good. Don't do this. They don't know.
Actually, I give them what the people says. We don't have any option, because the people say the vegetables in Russia are so much expensive. People says we can't afford the vegetables. So what we can do? In this reason, right now the tomato price is the 500 INR and brinjal 700. So people give me this excuse. They give me excuse. We know the meat is not good, but the people say the meat is cheap, but the vegetables so much expensive. That's why we use this meat product.
You eat meat without vegetables. Hello? Hello? Did
Yes,
you eat
Prabhu.
meat without vegetables?
Yes, Prabhu.
You don't eat,
I don't eat.
you only eat meat
People,
only, or you eat meat
local
with,
people eat the meat.
huh?
The
What?
local people eat the meat.
Listen, everybody has to eat some vegetable also, no? Some bread is there, some rice is there, correct? Huh?
Yes.
Hello? So this argument is not valid, it's nonsense. You follow? Everybody has to eat some vegetables, some meat, some whatever they eat. Not everybody, but those guys who eat meat, they cannot just eat raw meat. Hello? You understand? So if a person who is not inclined to God consciousness, then he cannot understand these things. Understand? They are living like animals. So how they will understand? Can you feed a dog some vegetables? Can you feed a tiger some vegetables? You cannot. So someone who is like animal, naturally they will argue like this. Correct? Yes. So what they will become? They're going to become animal next life. Huh? Hello? Yes or not? Hello?
This is a fact.
So you want to pay your life like this to be killed by another animal? Huh? Hello? Huh? Anyone want to read this? Hello.
Hello.
Please read this. Come, this is a big problem. Nobody likes to read.
Screen is not showing, bro.
What?
Let me read. Those sinful persons who are ignorant of actual religious principles yet consider themselves to be completely pious, without compunction, commit violence against innocent animals who are fully trusting in them. In their next life, such sinful persons will be eaten by the same creatures they have killed in this world.
Yes. Hello. Is this a good thing to do? Hmm? Is it not a sin to use the deer skin as a carpet for devotional service? If the deers are not, if they die naturally, then the skin can be used. Hmm? If they die naturally, so the brahmacharis, they are dressed in deer skin. You understand? Actually, the deer skin they use it for driving because they sit down and meditate. When you sit down and meditate in the forest, many snakes come. But when you sit on this deer skin or tiger skin, then these animals they don't come there. They run away, especially the snake. You understand?
It has any chemical properties, Prabhu?
It's not chemical properties, just the nature of the skin is like that. That when you sit on the skin, then the snake especially runs away because you are meditating, with half open eyes. And this animal can take advantage of you. Correct?
Uh-huh.
Yes or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
So Krishna made an arrangement like this that if you sit on the skin or skins, then this animal will run away, they will not come near. You understand? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Because some people think that they should sit on the skin and meditate, but all these things are all something not possible in Kali Yuga. Hmm? You understand? They think that by sitting on the tiger skin, they'll be able to meditate better. But that's not a fact. Only way you can meditate better is if you follow the instruction of the spiritual master. Then yes, everything will work. Yes? Yes, any other things? One question Vedas define. So one question Vedas define presence of Nirakar God. Upanishads being part of Vedas talk about Brahman, supreme truth. And Puranas glorify Lord Vishnu. Why there is difference between Shastra? Hmm? So God is understood in three ways. God is understood in three ways.
बाबा जी राम राम का हाल चाल
Vadanti tattvavidas yad jnanam tattvam yad jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatma iti bhagavan iti sabdayate. So learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth call this non-dual substance Brahman, Paramatma or Bhagavan. So there are three stages of understanding God. The first stage is the Brahman or the effulgence of the Lord. You know, the second stage of understanding of Paramatma in the heart. And the final stage of understanding is Bhagavan, God Himself. So according to a person's realization, he is led into different stages of his realization. Many people understand God has got no form. So some people who are a little more advanced, they understand God in sitting in the heart. And the one who knows Krishna as Supreme God, then he knows everything complete. You understand? So these are the three ways. So if you are realization is not so advanced, then you will be attracted to understanding the Brahman platform. But if you go to a devotee, then you will understand Krishna immediately. Understand? That's why you need sadhu sangha, association of devotees to understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Even the Vedas also speak about the personality of Godhead. It's not that the Vedas speak about Nirakar. Huh? Understand? Vedas also speak about God as God form. Yeah? So you can see here, these are all the verses quoted from the Vedas. From the Atharva Veda, Gopal Tapani Upanishad, it says, it was Krishna who is in the beginning instructed Brahma in Vedic knowledge and who disseminated Vedic knowledge in the past. So where he says that the Vedas says Nirakar, hello, again, in the Upanishad, it doesn't say Nirakar Brahman, it says Ato Purusho Evai Narayano Kamayete Prajaha Srejeti. Then the Supreme Personality, Narayan desired to create living entities. See? So where he says Nirakar, in the same Vedas, Brahmanyo Devaki Putra, the son of Devaki, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is not Nirakar. Hello? Hello, who is that? This person?
Prabhuji, this is from YouTube live stream. He's not in the forum.
So here, so many verses from the Vedas. In fact, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, from Vedas I am to be known. Is it not?
Yes, Prabhu.
In the same Bhagavad Gita, God Himself is saying, I'm seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I'm to be known. Indeed, I'm the compiler of Vedanta, and I'm the knower of the Vedas. Yes? Why the deity worship was recommended in Dwapara Yuga when the Lord himself was present? Deity worship was introduced not in Dwapara Yuga, it was introduced in Treta Yuga, you know. When the sages found the people were becoming very disrespectful, so they introduced this deity worship. Understand? Says that the sadhus introduced this deity worship. Can someone read for me?
O King Yudhishthira, the demigods, many great sages and saints, including even the four sons of Lord Brahma, and I myself were present at your Rajasuya sacrificial ceremony. But when there was a question of who should be the first person worshipped, everyone decided upon Lord Krishna, the Supreme Person.
Please read.
My dear King, when great sages and saintly persons saw mutually disrespectful dealings at the beginning of Treta Yuga, deity worship in the temple was introduced with all paraphernalia.
So it was not introduced in Dwapara Yuga, it was introduced in Treta Yuga. Yes?
Yes.
Of course. In Dwapara Yuga, opulent worship of the Lord was established more. You know, cannot deny that. Yes. Yes, anything else? I'm learning to cooking right. Yes, I'm wrong. I am wrong to cook meat. I was looking for Prabhupada conversation in Brahmachari. What did he say for the question he was given? Oh, I didn't understand these questions. I'm learning cooking right. Yes,
Yeah, he's trying to say Prabhu is becoming a chef, undergoing chef training. So in the process of cooking, I think meat is also included. So is it right or wrong?
What is that again? Cooking what?
Meat.
Because cooking meat is wrong. So you have to learn how to cook properly by the many cooking books and many online classes are there. So you follow them. If you are not knowing, you can see the tutorials, correct? Simple cooking, you learn. I was looking for Prabhupada conversation on brahmachari. What direction he say for the question he was given? What is that again? Hmm? What's this question? Can someone help me? Maybe you can come online and ask this question directly, David. Hello?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Can you hear me?
What is this question? Hello?
David Prabhu, you can unmute yourself and
His
ask the
connection,
question.
I think his connection is bad or something.
Yeah, he's from Ethiopia, gonna be tough.
It is pretty tough on him. Sometimes we get him, sometimes we don't.
So maybe he can. You
I mean,
see online.
figure out his question. I'm learning to cook, learning cooking right now. Is it wrong to cook meat? Yes, it should be. He's asking, is it wrong to cook meat?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, he's online now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, David.
Yes.
Okay.
What's your
Please
question?
accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. My question was, I'm learning how to become a chef, like a school, in a culinary school. So, like, we usually gets to cook chicken or beef and things like that. Is it really wrong to cook those kind of things?
Definitely it's wrong. If you know it is sinful, how you can do it?
Okay.
If you know it is bad, there's 6 kinds of people who are implicated. One who rears, one who kills the animal, one who cooks the meat, one who serves, one who transports, one who eats. They're all implicated. Yes.
Okay.
So why you want to get yourself implicated? Yes.
Right.
I don't think you should do it, no? Why don't you find another occupation or find another service? Maybe you can just cook vegetables if they allow. Yes?
You're right, Prabhuji.
Can it be done?
The second question is, I was looking for the conversation that Prabhupada had, or like he had like that, like you were doing now. He had a conversation with the people who had questions about the life of a brahmacharya. Are they monk or anything, like the conversation that he had with people, them asking him question about a brahmachari. So I couldn't find one, so I'm asking if you could hit me about it.
Anybody has got that information, they can post it for him. But all we know is that it's there in the Bhagavatam, The rules of the brahmacharya are explained in the Bhagavatam.
Really? Okay. Then I have to find that one.
Spoken by Narada Muni.
And when would that be in the 11th canto?
No, there's already in the 11th canto, there's in the 7th canto also. He said the brahmachari has to stay in the house of the Gurukul and the teacher. 7:12:1.
7:12. Oh, I see. Yes. 7:12:1, and the other one is in 11th canto.
So all the rules are mentioned here. Prabhupada's purport is there. Yeah, you can read all this.
Yes. So, David Prabhu, can you read? Because I can.
Yeah, I can.
So you go
Okay.
to this canto, you take note, huh? And you can read all this about brahmachari. And
Yeah.
speaking all this, all the rules for a brahmachari person. Right? See here. You should be very careful not to mix with women or with men addicted to women. So all the rules are given here. Yes?
Mm.
You can read all this. Yeah, all the purport are there. You want to take note? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
I
taking
took
note
that.
now. Prabhuji.
So you read this whole chapter, huh?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Of course, there are other places, 11 canto, there are so many verses there also. But I think you, by reading this, you will understand. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you,
Any
Prabhu.
questions? Any other questions? Right, looks like come the end of the session. Anybody got any last questions?
Thank you, Prabhuji. I think it was very inspiring to see you coming along and despite the health conditions. I was just watching through.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
you very much.
So, if you have any other questions, you can always write in, and we'll be glad to help you. Thank you again. If you are new here, please leave your contact number on the chat column, and the devotees will get back to you. And otherwise, you can always meet up with all our devotees. They're all around the world, actually. And you can always keep in touch with them. So thank you again. All glories to all of you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thanks,
Hey.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thanks all.
Hare Krishna.
Thanks all. Hare Krishna.